Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to this video where I'm going to be doing a Goriorio tier list, where I'm going to be ranking every Goriorio flavors and variants from best to worst according to their quality and their taste. Because I think, I think price-wise, all of these products are fairly cheap. They have the same price range. So we're gonna be ranking them based on taste and quality. Before we get into this, for those of you who don't know what Goriorio is, it's essentially just an Oreo knockoff, as you can see from the logo from the product itself. It's an Oreo knockoff from Indonesia, made by Top. Alright, now there's a lot of variants of this, but not as many as Oreos, but they have some pretty wacky variants here. So we're gonna get into this. And there are some variants and flavors that I haven't tried, but I think I can rank them based on my experience with uh with another product, because they might have the same properties and characteristic, but in a different form or in different combinations and stuff like that. So I think we can do a deductive analysis, I think, of the product that I haven't tasted. Alright, let's start with the first one. The first one is the original. The original it says vanilla flavor, but yeah, I guess there's a vanilla flavor on it, but it's not too strong. Now, the difference between this one and Oreo is in the cookie and the cream. Obviously, they are smaller because they're cheaper, and the quality is obviously not as good as Oreo. The cookies itself are the cookies themselves the cookies themselves are light and airy. Like they're not dense and crumbly like Oreo. They're crunchy, very crunchy, because they're light, they're airy, and then they have this slight bitterness like Oreo. Not a lot of chocolate flavor, and then there's this like scent. There's this aroma of some sort. It's very unique. It's a unique aroma of Goriorio. It makes it a lot different than the Oreo cookies, like the standard Oreo cookies. So what do I think about the original one? I think the original one it's alright. I mean, it's not the best, of course, but it's okay. So I'm gonna put it on C. I'm gonna put it on C. This is gonna be our control. Like the original one is gonna be our control, and see if the other variants or the other flavors are better, worse, or as good as the original one, the standard one. I mean, the cream. Forgot forgot to talk about the cream. The cream itself is, like I said before, it has a little bit of vanilla taste, but it's not that strong, and it's really sweet, and that's about it. Like a sweet cream with a hint of with a hint of vanilla. They're quite creamy, and they're pretty good. All right, moving on to the next one is the chocolate one. The chocolate one, straight to F. Straight to F. I hate the chocolate one. Why? The cream. The cream ruins it all. The cookies are the same as the original one. They are the same quality, same cookies, but the cream ruins it. It tastes, I don't know, man. It doesn't even taste like chocolate. It's trying to be chocolate, but it's not quite. And it's very sweet. It tasted disgusting. Like I'm sick of eating it. Well, not really. I'm exaggerating, but the thing is, it's not very pleasant. The flavor is not very pleasant, and I don't like it. It's the worst. The chocolate cream is the worst. So I'm gonna put it on F. Alright, next one is the coconut. Now the coconut, they have different cookies. The cookie I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of coconut flavor in the cookies itself, but I remember that the quality of the cookies is a bit different than the original ones, than the black cookies. This coconut cookies are a bit more soft. They're softer and a bit more crumbly. They're still light and airy, but not as light as the black cookies. They're softer. And then the cream, the coconut cream, uh, coconut flavored cream filling, it tastes really good. I think they're trying to imitate the flavor of Roma. There, there's like this cookie or biscuit product called Roma in Indonesia. It's a coconut cookies, and this Goriorio is trying to imitate uh, those cookies flavor in the cream and the cookies. I don't know, but it has very similar taste to Roma cookies, but very different. Like in their own Goriorio way. If that makes sense. I'm gonna put it on A. It's pretty good. It's really good, but it's not the best. You know what's the best? The next one is the golden, the Goriorio golden. Now this one, the quality of the cookies in this one or the biscuit is very similar to the coconut one. They are soft, a bit crumbly, not as light as the black ones. Not as light as the black ones. So they are really good. But they don't. This one doesn't have coconut flavors, right? And combined with the cream, I think the cream is different than the original one. It says vanilla, like both says vanilla, the original and the golden one. But I think it tastes different. I don't know if it's because the combination with the cookies, but when I eat the golden Goriorio, what I'm feeling is this nice, like kind of soft cookies with a nice vanilla like custardy cream. It's a really good combination. I really love this one. I'm gonna put it on S tier. Like this is the best. And next one is the mix. See, funny thing about the mix one is they're using the one black cookie and one golden cookie and they smash it together. That's why they call it mix. And they have vanilla cream, right? But I don't have uh, the same feeling of eating the golden Goriorio when I'm eating this. I don't know because of the original cookies ruining it, or because the cream are actually different. But it's not that good. It's not as good as the golden one, but it tastes a bit better than the original one because of the addition of the golden cookie. Because like if you buy this one, go ahead and compare it. Like the original cookies and the golden cookies. Like you'll feel the difference in flavor. I think in texture, in the quality of the cookies, and in the taste of it. Like the golden one doesn't have like this bitter bitter tinge to it, bitter kick. It doesn't have any bitter kick like the original cookies, I think. So it's slightly better than the original one, but not as good as the coconut ones. So I'm gonna put it on B. Right. Next one is the tiramisu. Right. This one straight to A tier. The quality is similar to the coconut and the golden ones, but they are not golden cookies. They are coffee cookies. Like as you can see, it's dark brown and it's really good. It's creamy, it's a bit milky, and there's this strong artificial coffee taste to it. It's a bit weird, but it's really good. It's on par with the coconut, in my opinion. Alright, they're really good. A tier. Next one is Goriorio Magic. Now this one is a bit different. Oh, a lot different than the other one because the other ones are cookies, while this one is a wafer and biscuit, like cracker biscuit. But I think they have the same cream filling as the original one, but eating it with the wafer and the cracker, it gives you different like good sensation to it. Like I really love this one. the wafer is light and airy. It's like crunchy, light, and the cracker is it is more of a more crunch. While the wafer is crisp, the biscuit is crunchy. When you eat it together, it's a nice sensation. That's all I can say about it. It's really good. And the flavor of the cracker is a bit similar to the it's a bit similar to the original cookies. While you have this almost chocolatey and sweet and bitter, there's a bitter kick to it, like the original one, and it's really good. I'm gonna put it on A tier. Next one is otam tam. Otam tam is another flavor of the Goriorio magic. Instead of using the vanilla cream, they're using the chocolate cream. I don't know, man. This one's not that good. There's something about the chocolate cream, like E tier, E tier. It's bad, but it's not as bad as the original chocolate one because, like I said, the wafer and the cracker combo, it really boosts the flavor. I think it's really good. All right, next one is the super biscuit. Now this one is a different type of product as well. This one is trying to imitate another Indonesian product called biskuat. It's a biscuit or cracker or something. I don't know what it's called in English. This type of biscuit. I think cookie. I don't know, but this one is good. It's milky, vanilla-y, and the cookies itself are crumbly. Like it has the same character as the golden cookies in a different form and different flavor. The flavor is all in the cookies. They don't have any cream in it. Because the flavor is already in the cookies. They are sweet, milky, and vanilla-y. Vanilla-y? Is that a correct word? All right. I think this one is pretty good. I'm gonna put it on B tier because they're just good. They're not super good, like really good. They're just good. All right. Next one is the chocolate super biscuit. This one is a variant of the vanilla super biscuit, obviously. It's okay. It has similar flavor to the original like black Goriorio cookies, but with more chocolate flavor to it. And the same quality as the golden cookies, and obviously because it's the same super biscuit. But the flavor is not as good as the vanilla one, so I'm gonna put it on C tier. Alright. Next one is this one. Superman X Goriorio biscuit. Now Superman is actually another product from Siantar Top. It's a chocolate wafer with chocolate cream and chocolate covered in chocolate. It tastes really good. The Superman wafer is really good. If I can rank it, I think I'm gonna put it on A or B tier. Like it's good. It's pretty good. But this one, I've never tried this one because I couldn't find it. It's almost impossible to find. So I'm gonna do a deduction because I've tried the super biscuit, so I'm assuming they have the same uh, characteristic, right? But it's black, so I think there's the flavor is gonna be like it's gonna be just like the original black cookies, right? Minus the cream. So I think it's gonna be on D tier because it's gonna be because it's gonna be slightly worse than the chocolate super biscuit because the chocolate super biscuit is essentially just the original. It has the same taste as the original black cookies, but with more chocolate flavor to it, and it really helps a lot. But the Superman one doesn't seem to have extra chocolate flavor, so it's almost like just the original black cookies, but with the quality of the super biscuit. But I don't know, man. Without the cream, the original cookies taste is not that good. So I'm gonna put it on D tier. That's my first assumption. My second assumption is they're gonna try to imitate the Superman wafer flavor and put it in a cookie form somehow. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but if they manage to imitate the Superman wafer flavor, wafer flavor, the flavor of the Superman wafer, this is gonna go straight to the B tier. But judging from the look of the product on the cover of the packaging, it's a D tier. So until further development of me trying this one, it's gonna be a D tier. Now next one is gonna be the Choco Biz. Now Goriorio Choco Biz is essentially just the original Goriorio but covered in chocolate. It's pretty good. The chocolate, I don't know if it's chocolate sauce. It's covered in chocolate, like compound chocolate. It really helps with the flavor. It boosts the flavor of it. So I think this is a B tier. Now next one is Goriorio Chokis. Now I've never tried this one, but judging by the look of it on the packaging, I think it's just the Choco Biz but different size. I think they're slightly bigger and they're sold individually in their own packaging. Like the Goriorio Choco Biz have 3 pieces of cookies, like 3 pieces of cookie sandwich in one packaging, while the Chokis one looks like they only have 1 cookie sandwich per packing. I think they're the same product but different packaging, I think. So I'm gonna put it on B tier because I think they have the same flavor and all that. Now the Snow Kiss, I've never tried this one as well, but judging by the look of it, I think it's the same as the Golden Goriorio with the addition of vanilla frosting, like covered in vanilla frosting. Like Chokis, but instead of covered in chocolate, it's covered in vanilla. And I can only imagine the taste of it being very, very good. So I think hypothetically this is an S tier along with the Golden Goriorio. So I think that concludes it. This is my Goriorio tier list. If you have any rebuttal or any disagreement with me, feel free to comment down below what you think are the best, what you think are the worst, what you think are the appropriate ranking for these items. Anyway, I hope this video can give you an insight about these Goriorio flavors if you're trying to buy, or by any chance you see some of them on the shelf on a mini market, on a supermarket, so you know which one to put on the basket, which one to leave on the shelf, and which one to take it home and, I don't know, try it. So that's about it. Thank you all for watching and hope you have a good one, and until next time.